Oh my goodness, we made it.
Hello.
How's everyone doing tonight? This is the Northeast Youth Center's 50th anniversary fundraiser. Such a fun event. Molly and I did this last year. If you don't remember us, my name is Aaron Luna. I'm an anchor for 4 News Now.
And I'm Molly Allen from Dave Ken and Molly in the Morning on 92.9 ZZU. And yes, a year ago almost exactly, we were live doing this auction. We had such a good time. This is my third auction, and I think we should just make it a tradition, whether it's like this, which next year it will not be, or if it's virtual, we have to be a team, Aaron. We have to stick together. This is our thing.
I'm just surprised you guys invited me back.
Well, I had to really talk some people into it. I was like, look, I'm not doing without Aaron. Please forgive him for all this thing. No, of course.
Well, there was a lot of apology letters sent out. I think I called it by the wrong name. I was like, building bridges, building brighter futures. But I got it down this time.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, you do. And we are building brighter futures. Right? Did I get it right? I'm hoping I did. Yes. See,
now I have you questioning yourself.
I know. Now, I like that I like my part of the logo matches me, and yours match. You look like you're at the Academy Awards. That's like a very Academy Award 50th
Does this jacket
thing.
make my jeans look nice?
And I got to wear flip-flops because you can't see my feet. So
Well,
this
I thought
is
we
the
weren't
greatest
going
fundraiser
to be able to see my jeans, so I just wore,
Hey, it's
business
perfect.
on top, party on the bottom.
That's right. That's what we do. We are really happy to be here, though. We're really excited. We're going to talk to the executive director, Kate Green, here in a little bit, because we're going to talk about what it takes to put a fundraiser together now, because this is a whole different thing, and we really need your help. We have a goal of $80,000 to raise tonight, and I think you're going to meet a few of the kids. And this is why we're here. So we wanted you to meet some of the kids
because it's all about the kids.
It's all about the kids.
The kids were giving me a hard time the other day at the youth center.
Were you there and they were giving you a hard time?
Yeah.
What?
Give me a hard time. If I walk in and Amelia's giving me a hard time.
Sweet Amelia? No.
she looks
so
sweet on
over
the
there.
outside. Watch out for that one.
Okay. Well, I think we should meet Amelia. Let's meet her. Right?
Amelia.
Yes.
Were you giving me a hard time the other day? Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. And we also have Cameron. Cameron, how you doing, bud?
Hi.
Good. I got to meet Cameron the other day, and we're going to chat with him here in just a few minutes, too. But let's meet Amelia. What's your story, Amelia?
So basically, when I started coming here, I would have been stuck at home. My mom was always at work, doing her job. Sometimes she wouldn't be able to pick me up early. My dad has to work late, and so going to the Northeast Youth Center has really helped out because I can hang out with all my friends, meet new people, and meet new leaders.
And doing school from home, just what did you say? Just wasn't cutting it?
It just was not cutting it. I could not take it. I did not want to be stuck inside a house until I go back to school.
And you go back to school soon, though, right?
I actually been back in school since last week or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, you've been back to school for a little bit.
2 weeks ago.
All right, we're talking to some of the kids from the Northeast Youth Center, and Cameron, I met Cameron the other day, and Cameron, you go now after school only right now?
Yeah.
And how long have you been going to the youth center?
Like a couple of years. Not sure really how much, but yeah.
It all blends together.
It all blends together when you were, how old are you?
10.
Oh, well, once you hit 10.
Once you hit 10,
Come on.
you've seen a lot.
Come on. I literally am wearing shoes older than you right now. And that is not an exaggeration.
It's a good thing it's a waist-up shot.
No kidding. I know. They said we won't see your feet. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to be as comfortable as I can possibly be. I'm going to go get the Cameron shoes.
Yeah, well, I had worn my heels, so
yeah,
switched
I know.
roles.
I heard the kids have some jokes.
I've heard one of the jokes. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dad joke.
Okay, well, that's okay. Do
I
you have
like
a dad?
those.
Do you
Those are my
want
favorite
to? Do you
jokes.
want to make them feel better by doing a dad joke first, so that when they do the jokes, theirs will seem really funny?
That would be my favorite thing
Please
to do.
do it,
All right,
please.
why was the orange stuck in the middle of the road?
I don't know, Aaron. Why?
Because it ran out of juice.
Oh my gosh! See, that's where if you had kids, they'd be like, "Dad, don't."
Pretty good. Should I tell my Winnie the Pooh joke, or is that?
I say the poo joke. We're on YouTube. Come on, let's have some fun.
Why was Tigger looking in the toilet?
I don't know, Aaron.
Because he was looking for poo.
Get it? Winnie the Pooh. That's funny. And
go
again,
walk
his
off
kids
the
would be
set
like,
right
"Dad,
now."
go wait in the car. Stay away from my friends." All right, let's throw it to the real comedians. Let's see what you guys have. What do you have for jokes? Amelia, you go first.
Okay. What is the difference between a guitar and a fish?
I don't know what.
You can tune a guitar, but not a tune a fish.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I like it.
How about you, Cameron? Do you have a joke for us?
How did Benjamin Franklin feel when he discovered electricity?
How?
Shocked.
Shocked. I like your delivery too. That's shocked. That's how you do it. That's the other day we were talking about jokes and stuff, and I said, and then you just do the punchline. And he said, well, what's a punchline? And so I did a joke, and he's like,
Oh.
no. I think I just did why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side joke, and he's
Not
like,
much
but
of a
that's not
punch.
like funny. I said, but I know it's supposed to be funny though. Punchline is supposed to be funny. You guys are nailing it though.
How about another one?
Yeah, please.
Okay. What's a snake's strongest subject in school?
I don't know what.
30.
Oh.
Get it?
I like it.
History. Again, good with the delivery, the good punchline. How about you, Cameron? You got another one?
Where do you learn to make ice cream?
Where?
Sunday school.
I should have known
See,
that. I
that's
should
a
have
good
known
one.
that. Like,
You can learn from them. How do you have any
I've already
more?
written these down.
Are we out of jokes now?
No, we
Or are
have
we going to
more.
let Aaron do more? No, you go back. You go
we
back.
Each have 5 more.
Go ahead.
Why is it so windy in a stadium?
Why?
There are so many fans.
aha.
That's
I knew that
good.
one. I knew that
I
one.
like that.
Why are teddy bears never hungry?
Why?
Why?
They're always stuffed.
They're always stuffed. Get it? That's very good. Badoom. I like
We have a
it.
drum kit in here somewhere.
Well, I'm glad that you guys. No, we're raising money to help the youth center and help kids just like you. So, how about we give you an opportunity to say a little something to the people who will be donating their money? So you look at them with your puppy dog eyes, look into the camera, and tell them why they should donate.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go first?
Come on, Cameron.
I'm good.
No, Cam, you go
No,
first.
you go first.
She's like, I'm good. Not me. Not gonna do it.
Okay, the reason why you should donate to the Northeast Youth Center, it helps a lot of kids out, and we can do like fun things like go to triple play, go to parks. We can get like ice cream. There's like so many things we can do.
I
Cameron.
like it.
Why you should donate to the Northeast Youth Centers, because it's just a really fun place and it's just amazing, and it's really been like fun since I've been there.
Okay.
Same.
And should we talk about the staff real quick?
Yes,
Great
please,
staff.
please. They can speak to the staff even better than we can. And we are going to talk to the executive director here in a minute. But I bet you they want to call out some of their favorites.
Do you have favorite people at the youth center?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
Who are they?
Well, one of my favorites are, I'd say Colin because he's funny and he likes to mess around. My second favorite's Jayla, but she's not. She had to go do something, but I know she'll be coming back when I'm gone because when I turn 13.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
It's on time to get a job there, huh?
Yeah.
How about you, Cameron? Do you have a favorite person?
My favorite person is Martha. She's one of my favorite leaders there. And Colin, yeah. Colin's just funny, and he's, like, awesome. And Jayla, yeah. I really miss her since she's left, but, yeah.
Okay.
So those are mine.
I also agree. I do like Martha a lot, and I hope Jayla's watching this right now.
I
bet
agree.
She is.
I bet she is. Well, all right, kids, unless you have another joke for us, maybe one more each, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, one
we
more
do.
joke each, and then we'll let you go, I
Okay.
promise.
It's
It must
that
be a
good.
good one.
I like it. Can't wait now.
Okay. Why did the lamp sink?
Why?
Why?
Because it was too light.
Okay. Cameron?
Wait, where did that one go? Oops, sorry. What did the math book say to the other?
With the what?
The math book say to the other.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've got so many
problems.
problems.
Oh, look at a true team. Well, thank you guys so much for talking to us, and now you've met some of the kids. I know I've hung out there, and Aaron has hung out there, and it's an amazing place. So thank you to Amelia and Cameron for coming by. We appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Now you can be relieved because you're done. We have about 20 minutes before we are going to start our live auction. So we are going to explain the bidding. Do you want to explain it?
Well, we have a couple different bid options.
Okay.
Obviously, if you've registered for the event, you can bid for the silent auction. You can also bid for the live auction.
Yes, I'm watching.
And you have the she's
I may have
checking
a
her
few
bids right
silent
now.
auction items.
What are you bidding on?
I'm bidding on the Qualshin golf lessons.
Bid on the Qualshin golf lessons.
I need golf lessons very badly.
Everybody needs golf lessons.
But yeah, I know, if they'll admit it. But yeah, there's still time to register. So for the
you
silent
can register
auction,
all the way up until almost the end, right?
Yep.
Is that right? You can register till
Right till the end of our
8 o'clock almost.
Yeah, and the live auction goes on till 8 o'clock. So now I'm going to be glued to my phone until 8 o'clock tonight, even after we're done. So we're going to start the live auction portion here in about 19 minutes. And once we do that, we'll have 2 items at a time.
2 items at a time.
You'll have 5 minutes, so it's a quick. It's just like it would be in a regular auction. You know, it doesn't go. It really, you only spend a couple minutes on each item unless you get really, people bidding back and forth. So you'll have 5 minutes, but we'll do 2 items at a time.
So you want to know what your top priority is. Get that kind of laid out. Have a game plan, right? Number 1, number 2.
Yes.
If I lose this one, I'm definitely going all in on that. I can spend a little extra money because I got my tax return coming in.
That's right. And if you don't get what you wanted, we are going to have an opportunity. Or if you just don't need anything. If you're just saying, look, I don't need anything in my house, we have an opportunity for you. I mean, you can send a kid to camp for a week. You can donate $100. You can donate $50.
$25.
Whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want.
Just raise the virtual paddle.
That's right. We're going to have a virtual paddle race. We're going to hear from, the great and the powerful Ellen Travolta.
Ooh. That's
also known as my mother.
Also known as Mommy's
She will be
mom.
presenting some really heartfelt letters from families who have been affected by, impacted and helped by the youth center. So that'll be cool, too. And I wish she were here because then she would help me buy stuff in case I get outbid. Usually she's in the audience and I can say, okay, pretty lady, you're on. And
She's
I
like,
can
what,
just keep,
am I bidding for that? You're like, yes, you are.
That's what
Bid
I do.
higher.
I'm like, yep, that's you. But we are going to hear
like
from
an ace
her
up
a
your
little bit
sleeve.
later on as well.
Looking forward to that.
I'm wondering if there's anything else we need to tell them about the bidding process. Just so the silent auction, you can just keep bidding on, and they'll text you. That's the beauty of it. So you get registered. You need to go all the way through the process. Oh, and then we also have four $100 gifts. Visa cards that we're going to give away.
Unless you're donating $100 of your own.
What? What was that? No. To the kids. Yes, to the kids, Aaron. So we're going to have those to give away. And I think we probably should have asked a little bit more about how that works. Is it just anybody who's bidding is eligible for those? And the rent? No, we're getting the notes in now. Something I should have researched. As a newsman, you should have researched this.
Well, I thought I was relying on you.
Everybody who's registered. How about
Everybody who's registered has the chance to win a $100 gift card. And we're going to draw those throughout the evening. You got the bin? Yeah, there it is. So we're going to draw 4 names throughout the night, and you need to be watching.
Yes, because you have 5 minutes to call back.
5 minutes to call in.
Right.
Or we're going to draw someone else.
We're not going to do it.
You don't want to lose out because you missed it.
That's right. You have to be watching the whole time. So watching your bids. And I have to say, this summer, my grandson had been homeschooling with me for 3 months. So I do the radio show, get off the air, he would be there, and then we would hit the books. Kind of.
Did you learn anything?
Zoom. I actually did. I was so glad he was only in first grade because I thought if he was in third grade, math, forget it. But it was so challenging because it's first grade. They're trying to do Zoom meetings. We're doing the best we can, but he needed other kids to interact with. Well, right at the beginning of June, he was able to start going to the Northeast Youth Center. And he, at the first few weeks, he was still doing school, so they helped him with that, which was great, and that they can do that. I mean, he was doing all of his, online stuff. And then it turned into summer camp. And for his mom, who is an essential worker, and his dad's essential worker, they could not, it would have been me. It would have been grandparents. It would have been people trying to kind of keep him occupied. And frankly, he was tired of me. I mean, we love each other.
What? No.
No
one could be tired
even
of
got tired of me. Can you believe it?
I can't.
But I would go pick him up there, and it was so fun because I'd go pick him up. He was always in a super good mood. He was always excited to go. His mom would take him in the morning. I'd pick him up in the afternoon. And everybody, they had their masks on. They were doing great protocol. And he just had the best time. And he'd have arts and crafts with him. And he'd say, hey, we did this today. We did that today. And he made friends. And it was, I don't know what we would have done for an entire summer after 3 months of homeschooling.
I think a lot of people would be kind of in that same boat saying, I don't know what we would have done if it wasn't for the Northeast Youth Center.
That's exactly right. And I think we should talk to Kate a little bit because this year the auction's going to look a little different. Now, people are already bidding. They've been bidding on certain items. But to put together an auction that is usually live, and Aaron and I were there last year, and it's ruckus, and it's fun, and everybody's...
It's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you can buy tables so you can be there.
And you bring your friends, and there's food.
Yeah, it's such a different thing.
Drinks.
So trying to put it together, trying to get people to donate is a whole different thing.
And now try to move that same energy online, virtually.
Right, which is why we're here. So, how are we doing? How's it going?
Ooh, leave your comments below.
14 minutes before. Yeah, real. Oh, I'm so glad there's not live commenting.
I know, live comments, we would be roasted alive.
Sorry. We are just right now. This is our warm-up period because we do have about 14 minutes before our live auction is going to start. But we are going to talk to Kate. Is Kate going to go on camera, or is she just going to be? What are you going to do, Kate? Are you going to talk to?
I think
we'd
she
like
should
you
go
to go
on
on camera, and we'd like you to talk to us. Change places with the kids. I'm really curious about this because I know and we want to talk about why you chose the kids that you chose to be on with you tonight. And
do we tell everyone who Kate is?
Yes, of course. Kate Green is the executive director of the Northeast Youth Center, and she's an amazing woman. And Kate, so tell us the process. Once you realize this year's going to be virtual, how do you even get started?
Well, to be honest, I had no plans of doing an auction this year because I was focused on getting the kids in school. Finding out in August, some time that they're not going back to school, it was all hands on deck to create a school within our building. So we had to purchase desks. We had to transform 4 different rooms into classrooms, and making sure all desks were 6 feet apart, and just really trying to figure out exactly what it was we needed to do to make sure we were safe to have the kids and had the internet capacity. And we knew from the spring that it's a task to get these kids logged in to Zoom and to make sure that they're doing everything. And that was, in the beginning, it was 20, 30 kids. We knew we were starting the school year with 90 to 100 kids, and that was a huge task. I know there was many days that I would climb into my office and give a good cry and then come back out and say, we got this, we can do it, and just rally the team together. And so that's what my focus was, is getting the kids prepared for school. And then October rolled around, and Northern Quest reached out and said, hey, you going to send a proposal in? And I was like, oh, I guess we're doing auction this year. Let's go. And normally that's something that we start planning for right after auction closes March, that we start planning. So it was a quick transition of what do we need to do? How can we do an online auction? And just working together. And I have an awesome teammate, Danielle Bachman, that is still working with us, jumped on to do auction with us. And then we have the social media team of Mike Ellis and Diana. And just what do we need to do? We're going to make this happen. And they brought in Mike Crawford to do all of our editing and producing, and just really, here we go. Let's do it. So that's how this whole event started this year.
And did you get the same kind of support from the donors? It looks like you did. I mean, if Northern Quest is contacting you,
they called you.
That's how important they know that this place is to our community. Were you able to get the same kind of support?
Absolutely. So the previous sponsors, they were all jumping on board saying, yes, we want to help you. We want to support you. You guys are doing amazing work. And so that was even, so boosting for us to, all right, we got this. And so here we are. They are complete supporters, and it's been fabulous.
I love it. Yeah, we're going to talk about our sponsors, too, because we have some great sponsors, but also
I want to know more about the kids.
Yes, me too. Me too. Why?
Two great kids there.
Yeah,
Cameron and Amelia.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring those two? Amelia always gives me a hard time.
No, I don't.
Pretty sure she does.
No, I don't.
See? Rest my case.
I'm not.
So I went and picked out the two kids that don't listen at all. They're so
I knew it.
horribly behaved.
I knew it.
They don't follow direction. Really, all the kids at the center are fantastic. But when you find two kids that shine and that are there to help and help with other kids, what can I do? They're following tasks, and it's not, I never once, I don't believe I had to tell them to get back on their school, and I stopped playing games. Did I, Cameron? I don't know. But they're just amazing kids, and I thought, who else better than to invite these two to come and spend the evening with us and help raise funds for all the kids at the center.
The kids at the center are really fun.
Oh my gosh. I know last year, 2 years ago, I got to go, and of course it was different. I was reading books, they're crawling all over me, and
I was
laughing. There. Yeah. Last year we were together doing that. Yeah. And then the year before even. And then this year, I didn't get to go to the center at all, but you went this year.
I stopped by this year. Last year was fun because when we started reading, and then we went outside on the playground, and then one kid ran up to me, and I don't know, I picked him up for some reason, but then as soon as I set him down, there was a line of kids to go on the same ride.
You can't,
So then I was just spinning around and around. I was a little dizzy after I left, and this year was really fun because I got to visit with some of the preschoolers, I think, 4-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
They were out on the playground, walked out there with Mike, and immediately Corey, just a cute little button, runs up and hands me the tiniest flower. Like, I didn't even know what it was, like the size of a BB. And she's like, "Here, I got this for you."
Oh.
And then she ran off to get another one, and she brought it back. And then the next thing I know, she's holding out her hand, and I'm following her around as she collects these little flowers from the cracks in the asphalt, and then just picking them up. And then I had a handful. And then Wyatt, her friend Wyatt, little Wyatt, wanted to join. So he found some rocks for me. And he found these little pebbles, and he was handing me rocks. And he's like, "Here's a blue one. Here's a nice one."
That's so sweet.
So then we just ran around and had a
See,
good day.
and basically and they're doing two things. They're weeding the area,
Yeah,
getting all of the flowers out from the cracks, but turning it into a bouquet for Aaron.
And it says a lot about, the people who work there, helping the kids. They're comfortable enough where someone walks in and they just immediately feel safe around them, and they're interacting, and they're telling you stories, and they're giving you a handful of weeds.
A handful of weeds. That was one thing I really appreciated when my grandson was going there is there's a level of security and safety, especially the COVID protocols that were put into place, but also just the regular security part of it, and that I knew all the faces there, and that the camera, it just, as a grandparent, as a parent, you feel like they're getting dropped off at a safe place. And I think the behavior was good, too. So you have good people working with them because it's not chaos. It could have been complete chaos, and I'm sure it is at times. Whenever I've been there, it's always just, people are just, they're having a good time.
Well, they probably get a heads up when you're on your way, too. They're like, Molly's coming in. Everyone be on your best behavior.
Very strict. Very strict. That's what I do. But Kate, do you want to say anything else before we get started? Because we have about 7 minutes before we get started. I've been outbid again, so I'm going to excuse myself and rebid on my Qualshin package. Excuse me. But maybe Kate would like to say something else.
I'm going to bid on that same package too.
No, was it you?
No.
Kate, you say something while I bid.
So we're just really excited this evening, and it's our 50th anniversary of serving this community. So that's huge. We've been around 50 years, and we're excited to be around for another 50. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors. I know there's the Northern Quest Resort and Casino, Vista Foundation, Columbia Bank, First Interstate Bank, Catholic Charities, Kaiser Permanente.
I'm watching them scroll.
We'll make sure to give a big thank you to everybody who's going across Vista. Yes, everybody. Okay. Thank you, Kate, for chatting to us. Amelia and Cameron, thank you so much for being here. You've been wonderful.
But
we
just
love
awesome.
Talking to you. Yes, you're very professional.
Love the jokes.
And what do you say in your business, Aaron? Breaking news?
Breaking news. This just in.
This just in.
Right now.
I am now currently the highest bidder. So now whoever's
I'm gonna
out
be
there
right back.
trying, oh, you know what's great? I see their names right here.
Oh, come on.
Do I say them out loud? No,
Yeah.
that would be rude. I
Call
think
them
you
out.
can see them online.
Put them on
actually,
blast.
if you're bidding, you can actually go and see who is.
I
outbidding
encourage someone to outbid Molly.
it.
It's
You're not
for the
supposed-
children, Molly.
I understand that, and I am here for the children, and I will absolutely
And
give.
you reach-
But you know what it comes down to? I just want to win, and I want to
That's
be
what it
fiscally
is.
responsible at the same time.
Yeah. Good thing there's plexiglass in between us. You can't see it.
I know.
She's going to reach over and strangle me. So stop telling people to bid on the
I know. We are doing
Qualchin
this.
package.
We are doing this very safely. Now, there's some other things out there. We're going to talk about the golden ticket. That was already drawn. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But there's so much to bid on the silent auction. And maybe we can scroll it up. We have the ultimate
There's a ton
car
of
care
wine
package.
gifts. There's I don't know if you like wine or not, Molly.
Maybe I should change tacts here. Let's see. Dunham Cellars.
Yeah, nice. Indian Canyon Golf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
there's
triple play.
That's the one
The
that
triple play giveaway.
Somebody crushed me on that one.
Wandemere Golf Course.
This is the
Personal
one.
Finance book bundle.
That's the one I should buy.
That's probably
Do you
what
want-
you should be.
Do you want to know something? Is that 2 years ago at this auction, I bought estate planning. I bought that
It
as a
sounds
silent
so
auction.
boring, right? But it turned out to be pretty amazing.
Wonderful. Much like the finance thing. That is something that's good for everybody. It comes with a coach.
Oh, nice.
See, and it's already at 175, so very
So
good.
people are being smart with their money. That's good to
Yes.
see. Hangman Valley Golf. Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Italian wine
There's
basket.
your Qualchin. Is that the one?
Yes, don't talk
It's
about
only
the
at
Qualchin.
132.
No, it's more than that now. Don't talk about it. No, that's not. That's
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
not
if that's
the one.
the
That's
lessons.
a different one. Okay.
I'm
That's
doing
just
the
golfing. You want
lessons.
the lessons.
Yes, good God, yes.
Dave always said you were a great golfer.
Yeah, well, you know what? Things happen. You have kids, you have grandkids, and then you don't get to golf so much anymore.
STCU gift tree.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Here's Molly's favorites. We're
Yep.
just looking at the screen. We're scrolling
Yes.
up. Qualchin golf lessons at the
Yes.
creek at
Yes.
Qualchin.
There's so much. And again, if you're just tuning in, you just came across us and you're thinking, well, what are they doing? It's the 50th
Killing time.
year.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. I mean, no. It's the 50th, the 50-year anniversary
Yes.
fundraiser for the Northeast Youth Center.
Yes, 50 years of serving the Northeast community, which is amazing. And this year, our goal is $80,000. Now, we are well on our way with all of our sponsors, but we have some amazing live auction items to show you here in just a few minutes. And again, you can still register now, and the silent will go on till 8. But when we do this, we'll do it in groups of 2. We only have 6 live auction items this year because one was taken off the board with that golden ticket situation.
Which is awesome.
Yes, it's
'Cause
great.
That's always fun.
Yeah, but that's only 6 opportunities. We will have a paddle raise, so you can be part of that. But once we present the items, you're only going to have 5 minutes. So
5 minutes. You got to call in within 5 minutes or you lose it.
Well, you got to be on it, right? So it's on the app, just like I've been bidding. So it's on the app, and then we're going to do our, just for being registered, $100 gift certificate.
And we got 4 of those. And we're going
Mm-hmm.
to hand those out throughout the live event.
Right. That one you have to call in within 5 minutes. And the
Oh,
number's
that's
on
the one,
screen.
okay.
Yeah.
See?
And
This
you're
is why I
welcome.
don't get invited back.
And you can donate over the phone too, right? You can just call in. Yeah, if you're going at old school, you're going all Jerry Lewis telethon. Do it. Dial it in. Rotary phones work too.
Do
Dial
they
it
still
in.
work?
Yeah. You can always go online too. We have about 2 minutes before we're officially going to start our
yeah.
program.
These live auctions look really cool.
Very exciting.
2 nights on the lake package.
Yeah.
Casino stay and play.
I'm going to check I'm still winning.
Casino spa escape. What?
Yes.
The golden ticket winner got the Northern Quest one. Skydive.
Skydiving.
Have you been skydiving?
No.
This is your chance.
Here's what I'm going to say about skydiving. We, on our show, on the Dave Molly show, we always get new listeners, and we always ask them their bucket list. I can't tell you. I bet you 60% of the bucket list is skydiving.
Really?
Yeah. People want to skydive or go to Ireland, turns out. I don't know. I think I'm better off going to Ireland.
I think
Or
you
wherever
could
they have
skydive
wine.
in Ireland and knock 2 things off your checklist
Yeah.
right there.
Straight into a pub.
Straight into a whiskey distillery.
There seems to be a theme.
Maybe you need that before you go skydiving.
Oh, my God. I know.
The liquid
I don't
courage
know.
there.
I don't know if I could do it.
You could. It's
so-
easy. You just fall out of the plane.
I know you hope to go tandem. It is pretty cool. We're going to describe it here in a few minutes, but you'll have like a lesson before you go. So it's not like they just say, here's your parachute. Good luck. Here we go. We're at 10,000 feet. Go. But all
we
right,
also
well,
have some special guests coming up at 6 o'clock, too.
yes. Also, you can bid and donate online at neycbBF.ggo.biz or 509-482. Very good. 482-0708. But call in and you can talk to somebody. There's people manning the phones right now.
It's actually a person.
It's actually a
gonna take your
person
call.
manning the
It's
phone.
not going to be us.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's 6 o'clock.
Is
Think
it
we
6
should
o'clock?
get started?
Hey, let's get this
Think
thing
we're
on
gonna
the road, right?
Think we're going to need a script, Aaron. Just saying.
Well, we got half an hour. We killed half an hour there. I thought we were doing pretty good. Do we need a script?
I
Let's
think
just wing
now you start. You're the professional newsman. Go.
Professional.
Woo,
Let's just
okay.
put that in air quotes. We
Yes.
just want to welcome everyone to the Northeast Youth Center. This is celebrating 50 years of the Northeast Youth Center being in the Spokane community, and this is the fundraiser that helps keep going for another 50 years, hopefully.
Yes, it's building brighter futures, and we are so happy to have you here. And we want to show you a very important message. Our mayor, Nadine Woodward.
I
has
know her.
I know her too. We used to be coworkers. We're
So,
totally
yeah.
friends on Facebook too. But she has a special video here with a special message that we would like to show you right now. So here is our mayor. Mayor Woodward.
Hi, I'm Mayor Nadine Woodward. Welcome to the Northeast Youth Center's 50th anniversary fundraiser event. This is a special night and an opportunity to say thank you and to support the important work the center is doing right here in our community. We are more than a year into this COVID-19 pandemic, and I continue to be impressed with the engagement and services taking place at the center in support of children and families in the Northeast neighborhood. Despite the challenges, employees and volunteers have continued to show up and be a steady source of information, relief, and education for anyone needing help. Whether it's engaging children in after-school activities, taking educational field trips, or providing safe and reliable transportation to school, the Youth Center is building brighter futures. This past year, I was so thankful that the city was able to provide more than $100,000 of Emergency CARES Act funding to support scholarships, staffing, and supplies to the Youth Center so they could expand support for in-person learning. Last March, the sudden transition from school to home-based education required some quick thinking, innovative solutions, and a lot of support. The Northeast Youth Center stepped up in a critical moment. But even though some of those activities are returning to normal, businesses are reopening and children are being welcomed back into the classroom, financial support is still needed. I hope that you all here tonight give what you can to ensure the Northeast Youth Center is able to continue to be the beacon of hope for youth and their families.
Thank you very much, Nadine. Or should I, Mrs. Mayor?
Mrs. Mayor.
Sorry.
I know it feels like you're just like, hey, Nadine.
Hey, Nadine,
Miss
how's it
Dickinson. No, it's Mrs. Mayor. Show a little respect.
We just appreciate her support of the Northeast Youth Center, and she's been there before. She's interacted with the children. She knows how it goes.
Yes, and I know she was at the auction last year. We had fun with her as well. So.
Well, tonight obviously looks different. If you've ever been to the auction before, it's a mass gathering, and everyone's running around. It's loud. People are excited. And, it's good energy, so this year just looks a little bit different. We're still trying to have as much fun, though. We're also going to be drawing 4 $100 gift cards.
Yes. And that's just for everybody who is registered. So you're all eligible. We have the little thing there. We're going to pull out a name. But here's the catch. You have to call within 5 minutes at 482-0708. And that'll scroll again across the bottom. But you have to call in within 5 minutes.
That's the important part, yeah.
Yes.
When we've been looking at the silent auctions, they've been up for a while now. They're going to close at 8 p.m. tonight. So make sure, don't hesitate. Bid on the one you want. Have a couple backups, too. I know Molly's...
I could feel on my I'm getting outbid as we're speaking. I don't know. I'm torn between doing this and bidding. I don't know.
We'll get a break here in a second.
I know. That's all right.
Not to worry.
Cool. That's true. We did have a golden ticket competition, and basically people bought these golden tickets, and then the winner got to pick which live auction they wanted.
Yeah, and our winner tonight was Kelly Demarest.
And she chose.
Congratulations, Kelly.
She chose Northern Quest. Now, there's two things I like in my life, and that's wine and gambling. And there's a lot of other things I do, but those are probably the most important things. Oh, and being a grandma.
Well, obviously not necessarily in that order. I hope.
So that one is gone. I actually did take him to Northern Quest yesterday because the Kids Quest is open, and he was dying to go. It was a very expensive night for us, a very expensive day. But we have a really special guest. He's always at the auction. He is a huge supporter. It is Spokane County Sheriff Ozzie Knezvich, and he is here in person. Thank you for being here, and let's hear what Ozzie has to say about our community center.
Well, thank you, Molly. You know, Kate Green is rock solid in everything she does for the kids at the Northeast Youth Center. And I really appreciate the fact that I get a text, I get an email, hey, Sheriff, can you come on up? We'd like to see you. We'd like to have you read to the kids. I enjoy going out. I enjoy reading with the kids. And, folks, that's really what this is all about, the next generation. If we want things to be better, we have to give these kids a solid background. And Kate and her team at the Northeast Youth Center, they do a great job. They are very invested in these kids, and you can tell it because the kids respond so well to them. I really hope that all of you out there will help us support Kate and the Northeast Youth Center. And I'll tell you what, Molly, you mentioned some old school stuff. Old school Jerry Lewis telethon type stuff?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to challenge my elected peers, if they're watching, to match my $100 donation to the center tonight.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you for inviting me again. It's my pleasure to always be here and talk about the kids and the center. And kids, you do a great job too. I appreciate all you do. And when are we going to do pizza again? We haven't done that in a little while. Let's do pizza again. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ozzie.
Thank you, Sheriff.
He's always here. And, you know, I think it's so important, too, for kids of all ages to see someone like Ozzie in uniform, being there.
Interacting with them on a personal level.
Yeah, it's hugely important.
It's really neat.
Because you learn respect, and you also learn to be comfortable with and understand that they're here to protect you. And I think it's just an important lesson. He's a huge supporter, and those are, you know, he's dealing with that territory. He knows the difference it makes in these kids, whether it, you know, impacts them positively or not. So, huge thanks to Ozzie. Thank you.
Hey, should we bring in Executive Director Kate Green now?
I think we should.
She's going to tell us about
She's really the star of the show.
She is kind of the star.
We're just here for Kate. That's all. She got something coming her way. Stand by. Stand by for Kate. This is when we
Special delivery.
We stretch. All right. Here we go. Now let's talk to Kate.
All right. Well, thank you, Sheriff Ozzie. You're always there for us, and you mean the world to us. We love having you, and when you do retire, you're going to be greatly missed. So you're a huge asset to our community, and we appreciate you. So, obviously, as for everybody, 2020 was a year. In despite of everything, NEYC has remained open. During this time, we filled a role we never expected before. Staff rose to the occasion and became temporary teachers and miracle workers, all while doing so with a smile. Staff stepped up to fill the daunting task of getting these kids signed into Zoom meetings, monitoring schoolwork, and doing our best so children did not fall behind. This was a trying year for everyone, but I can say the team I work with is incredible, and I am so proud of their hard work in overcoming all the added stress that the pandemic brought, and they did it with grace. We managed to serve 26,000 meals and provided over 137,000 hours of educational and recreational activities. Since 1971, we have been serving this community in an amazing way. Once started as a tiny program helping tutoring at-risk youth, has transformed into an all-encompassing program that not only helps children, but also brings strength and support to the families so they can continue to grow and achieve their goals. After moving to many locations over 40 years, in 2010, we found our forever home at 3004 East Queen Ave. With the hard work and dedication of an amazing man, Hal McGlathery, he saw the importance and need for programs like ours and continued to fight to keep our programs alive. We are here today and thriving because of him. Hal has dedicated the last 50 years to bettering the Spokane community. So let's all raise our glasses and say cheers to Hal for his amazing efforts in making Spokane, especially the Northeast community, a better place. Cheers. Hal.
Thank you, Hal. That's pretty awesome.
Yep. Thank you so much, Kate. Oh, we're going to go to the video.
I was the Recreation Division Manager for the Parks and Recreation Department since 1970, retired in 2004, continued on as a volunteer for the department to today. So I've got more than 50 years with the Spokane Parks and Recreation Department. My first year on the job with the City Parks and Rec Department to write a grant so that we could sponsor the youth center. And that happened with the Omnibus Crime Bill and Safe Streets Act. The Northeast Youth Center serves our children, providing low-cost educational and recreational activities that build life experiences while at all times fostering the building of our children's self-esteem, good manners, teamwork, respect of others, responsibility, and fair play. And more than anything, our goal is to work with these young people and help them become productive youth on their way to become productive adults. The most important thing to us is the community support that's constantly giving us the support to do a better job with these young people. So we're so pleased that you've chosen to view our virtual fundraiser and support our mission of being a large portion of the village our families, parents need to raise their children. We need your help right now, especially in this pandemic time. If you're among those people that have survived financially, know that a lot of people have not. And a lot of those people are the people that we're serving their children at the Northeast Youth Center. So open up your wallet and help the Northeast Youth Center. I'm just amazed that this is the 50th anniversary of the Northeast Youth Center. I would never have thought that when I wrote a grant 50 years ago that I'd be here today to help celebrate the 50th anniversary, and I'm thrilled to be able to do that.
50 years in the community.
Amazing.
Adapting to the obstacles, the changes, finding out what parents need, finding out what the children need.
Can you imagine when it first started saying, guess what? One day you're going to be zooming into classrooms with kids. They're going to be on their computer. No, trust us. This is what's going to happen.
Trust us.
And you're going to have to do that too. So thank you for that great video. And now remember, you can always donate at any time by clicking the paddle raise button. These funds will help struggling families and really with all the supplies that they need. And it helps with scholarships because the families who are impacted most by the Northeast Youth Center can't always afford daycare and things like that. So these are where the scholarships come in. So feel free to tap, tap, tap. It's a virtual paddle raise.
Virtual paddle.
Keep going. Mm-hmm.
Just click, click, click.
Click, click, click. And I got outbid, but now I'm back in. And when you bid on the silent auction, just FYI, it says winner when you're in the and there's something about it saying winner. That's what's got me going.
Wow, I can't imagine why you like going to the casino so much. This is
it's
all
like
so
an
confusing.
Extension of it. Yes, exactly.
All right, let's do it. You want to get started? Let's raise some money for the kids.
Yep.
Be sure to be checking your silent auction items. Obviously, that's what Molly's been doing. And this evening's live auctions, we've broken into three sections.
Yes.
Two live packages.
Yes.
In each, you have 5 minutes to bid on each item. Only 5 minutes. So don't dilly-dally. Don't waffle on what you want. And be sure to closely follow those bids.
Right. So we're going to give you our first two. The first one is the Coeur d'Alene Resort and Casino Stay and Play Package. This one is a night stay at the Coeur d'Alene Casino and Resort, a Spa Tower Deluxe King or 2 queen bed. It accommodates up to 4 people, 2 rounds of golf, And as we were saying, it comes with GPS. You're going to need it. Circling Raven is a tricky course, and $50 to spend at the Coeur d'Alene Casino and Resort. You must be a valid Core Rewards member to redeem. But this is a great. If you haven't been to Circling Raven, oh my gosh, or out to the Coeur d'Alene Casino and Resort lately, you can stay and play. That's our first item.
You might want to use that $50 gift card to buy golf balls.
That's true. That's right.
If you golf like I do, you're going to need a couple of sleeves.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's why I use the orange ones. They're easier to find.
Come on.
All right, let's look at our second one,
Okay.
right? With the 2 nights at the Coeur d'Alene Resort package. This is awesome. It's 2-night getaway, Coeur d'Alene Resort, Lake Tower accommodations. You're going to get a view. $100 dining credit per day at any Coeur d'Alene Resort restaurant. That is fun. It's like you're in a whole different place.
Yes.
It's just right next door.
Oh my gosh, it takes you away with Beverly's and with the views are amazing. And so those items are open, right? You can start the bidding. So bid. Now, speaking of Coeur d'Alene and the Coeur d'Alene Resort, usually at Christmas time, my beautiful mother, Ellen Travolta.
I like your mom.
Thank you. Yeah, she's adorable. She reads stories to the people of Coeur d'Alene for Christmas. It's a Christmas tradition. People put in their letters. And so our friend Diana and Mike, they came up with this brilliant idea. Why not take some of the stories from the center
We're gonna
and
hear from
have
your mom.
her sit by her fireplace in her living room and read to us and tell us a story. So my beautiful, wonderful, all-powerful mother, Ellen Travolta now with a lovely story on the Evans family.
Hello, I'm Ellen Travolta, and I have a story to share with you. When Michelle Evans landed a job as a mechanic at Becker Buick some years ago, she turned to the Northeast Youth Center to get her 3 kids to school, help with homework, and make sure they were fed. This definitely eased Michelle's mind. She was able to focus on her job. When the pandemic hit, the staff at NEYC stepped up to support Michelle's son, who has ADD, to catch up on his reading. Now, even though schools were shut down, Northeast Youth Center remained open, giving parents and kids the consistency and reliability that they needed through these rough times. The Northeast Youth Center is more than just a daycare. It's a family. In September, Michelle had a medical issue that required her to take time off of work. During that time, the NEYC supported her by taking care of her kids, which gave her the time to get well. Michelle appreciates how the center teaches her kids important life skills like compassion and empathy. The Northeast Youth Center is Michelle's village. Quote, I don't know what I would have done without this place. They're a lifesaver.
Thank you, my beautiful mother, Ellen Travolta. Thank you for that, and to the Evans family. And that's just one story about who is being affected. And we're looking at our countdown. We have about 2.5 minutes on those first 2 items. So if you're in the live auction item area, make sure you're bidding.
2 minutes goes fast.
Yes,
you got to keep your eyes on it too.
Yes, absolutely. So, hey, but you know what we should do right now?
We should give away some money.
Yes, let's do
grab
it.
the
I'm gonna let
bin.
you pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna reach around.
We're gonna
reach around the plastic.
We have it.
There really is.
So
You can't
cool.
see it. The guys did a great job hiding it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I think
Wait,
2 are stuck together.
Aaron, you had one job. Pick a name.
Jory Sanner.
Jory Sanner. Oh, I think you know Jory. Oh my gosh. There we go. Here,
Jory
we'll give
Sanner. JorieSanner.
Here, let's give this to the nice people here. We'll hand those over. There you go.
Yeah, kinda know
So
her.
we still have about a minute left of bidding, right? And people are calling. So make sure you're calling. We do have a great video to show you, but I think we're going to wait because we want to wait until we close this out. So we want to give people the countdown. But oh, you have to have her call. Right. That's right. Jory has to call in.
Jory, you got to call in.
482-0708. 482-0708. How did Jerry Lewis do this for all those years? Remember, it would be like, you'll never walk alone at the end of the night. But he'd be on for like 85 hours.
Yeah, he'd be on for 85 hours.
It was a long
They
time.
didn't pay him enough.
I don't think they did. He was so great. But you remember at the beginning, he'd be all fresh, and then at the end, he was like, "You'll never walk
Hallucinating.
alone." All right, we have under a minute
Checked
left. Remember that you can always donate online. You can go to any
Virtual paddle.
BBF. Oh, yeah, virtual paddle. Yeah, make sure you do that, too. Because if you don't get the item you want, you're going to have money left over. So,
Lots of money left over.
yeah, lots of money left
to
over.
donate.
So we'll kind of do. Remember, like when we were in person and we do the countdown to
Right?
like.
It was so dramatic.
I know.
You're like 10,
Yeah,
9. People
Oh.
would be running places.
You know,
Drinks would be flying in the air.
Yes.
Well, maybe not that. Well,
Well.
next year. Huh? Come
oh
to the
my gosh!
auction.
Here's my prediction: the Roaring Twenties, man. It is going to be mayhem. It's going to be so much fun. Once we get this all under control, we're going to have the greatest time ever. Stay and play is up to $350.
Okay. All right.
So
good.
keep going, bid. Keep bidding. It's going to close in just a little bit.
Until your finger cramps up.
Yep. And if you're not doing the live, make sure you're doing the silent because there's so much to do. Oh my gosh, we have 4 seconds.
3, 2,
Two,
1.
1.
And the timer goes
The
off.
timer goes off.
Bidding is closed. Should we
Right.
see who is the top bidder?
I don't know. Can we see that?
I think we
Let's
can.
go.
I think we can.
And let's go.
Top bid?
Let's see. Kristen Fuchs got the stay and play package.
Nice.
And
the other
let's
one
see
was?
the other Coeur d'Alene.
The other Coeur d'Alene one.
Oh, wait, that was the stay and play. Then up, go to the
The
two
two
nights
nights,
on the lake. Let's see.
Miss Mandy Hurd.
Mandy Hurd.
Mrs. Sorry.
Mrs. Mandy Hurd. Thank
Mrs.
you.
Mandy Hurd.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. $850.
That is
$350. We're off to a
awesome.
good start,
Thank
you
you.
guys. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Mandy.
much.
And it's Kirsten.
Kirsten. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And Kirsten, yeah. What?
Kirsten.
No.
We're going to go with
Yes.
Kirsten.
All right. So you go. This is you now.
Oh, this is me
Yeah,
thanking the
this is me.
sponsors.
I have to check on my bidding.
Oh, I
Please,
see
Aaron,
how
would
this
you
works.
please
So let me
leave?
just
I can look at my watch right now and
saunter
see if
up
I'm
here
winning or
and-
not.
Molly, go take a break. We'll check in and check your silent auctions like Molly's doing. We'll also want to say a huge thank you to all the sponsors this year. Avista Foundation, First Interstate Bank, Catholic Charities doing such great work here. Columbia Bank. I'll just keep going, Molly.
No, I know, but we still have to introduce a video. You missed
Oh,
that
wait.
part.
Well,
That's
just
what
want
I
to
was
give you some
talking
time.
about.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. No, I was hoping you to do the video so that I could really. I've been outbid again. I'm sorry. Now I'm winning.
Look, she's distracted. Okay, we'll go to
Winning
the
again.
Matthew Schmoyer. I think he has a child or a couple children who actually go to the Northeast Youth Center.
Yeah.
So he's going to talk about his experience there.
Hi, my name is Matthew Schmoyer, and my son Jacob Schmoyer has been going to the Northeast Youth Center for about 6 months. I found out about Northeast Youth Center because I lived across the street, so it was the closest one at the time. I noticed that they went above and beyond. They don't have to do as much as they do, but they always go above and beyond to try to help us out. And they take him to school and back on the school buses, so that really helps out. 'Cause I work during the day, so I just drop him off in the morning, then I'll drive down to work, and then I'll just pick him up after work here. Once I got him into here, like, my life changed dramatically. I couldn't work for like 4 or 5 months. I had to live off my last stimulus check pretty much all last year. I always had my bills paid, but I didn't have like a dollar to my name after. In the last couple years, I wasn't able to give him a good Christmas, but Northeast Youth Center helped a lot with presents. They got him some toys and some clothes and all that good stuff, so I was able to give him a really good Christmas this year. I've seen a lot of positive changes in Jacob since he's been coming here. He's a lot happier. He has more friends to hang out with because before he was coming here, he kind of just hung out at home by himself. So just getting to be around more people has helped a lot. I really take pride in being a dad. I think I'm doing a good job. Love you.
That was
See?
cute.
That's
so
what it's
cute.
all about. These parents, they need help, and the kids, and they're so happy. And none of this could happen without our sponsors. And the sponsors make a huge difference, especially in a year like this, where some people are having a hard time right now.
A lot of people
and
are
we
having a hard
understand
time,
that.
yeah.
It's not like it was a year ago right now. Things
No,
are
it's
different.
not.
No, so a huge
Things are
thank you
tough.
to the sponsors: Avista Foundation, First Interstate Bank,
This is
Catholic
deja vu
Charities.
right now. Oh,
Columbia
you were on
Bank.
your phone checking.
Now
your,
you go
silent
ahead. Now
auction.
I didn't hear that part.
Columbia
I wanna thank
Bank, Coeur d'Alene Casino and Resort, Kaiser Permanente, Kalispell Tribe, and Northern Quest Resort and Casino, and Spokane Teachers Credit Union, STCU.
Yes, thank you so much to all of them because that is a huge part. And so now we're going to draw yet
I-
another.
Let me hold the thing. And
Okay,
you
this is
go.
our invisible wall.
Logo
It's
out.
so fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, that was tacky of me. So, Aaron, now stop. It's no wonder Amelia teased you so much. Melanie Cantu. Melanie. Wins.
Don't forget, you got to call in.
Go. Melanie Cantu, you have 5 minutes to call in to 482-0708. So call us.
482
right now.
0708.
Yes. All right. More auctions.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
More live auctions. What do we got up next? This is the bucket list one that you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
That a lot of people have skydiving on their bucket list, and this is appropriately titled the Bucket List Skydiving Adventure. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So what can you do? 2 certificates for tandem jumps. You have to jump tandem when you first jump, so that kind of cuts down on deaths. It's with Skydive West Plains. You'll have a brief, but it's going to be a thorough training session before you go up in the sky with a USPA-rated instructor. A $50 gift certificate to Frank's Diner or The Onion. You can go before or after. I maybe would suggest after.
Yes.
And a $50 Visa gift card. You could probably use that to buy new underwear after you go skydiving.
Luna. You know, here's the thing, Aaron Luna. The people who want to go on
keeping
the
it
bucket
real.
List, they'll be fine. They're going to be fine. They want to do it. They want to jump. Now, that's on some people's bucket list, but guess what's on mine?
The
casino.
Something a little more relaxing.
And the spa. So we'll show you our next
Shocker.
item up for bid. This is more my speed. Indulge in a one-night stay at the Coeur d'Alene Casino and Resort, Spa Tower, Deluxe King, or 2-queen bed. Now, before we were giving this away with the golf, now it's spa time. Spa. Suck walking. I did it. Two 60-minute services at Spa Suckwakin, and it's one of the largest spas in the region. Services include massage, facial, manicure, pedicure. Plus, you get $100 to spend at Coeur d'Alene Resort and Casino. You'll feel relaxed and rejuvenated, and you'll probably win thousands of dollars while you're there because gambling pays, and I love it. That is a service announcement. Kids, don't listen to that. That's probably bad advice. But anyway, so those 2 items. Let's see. Oh, and also we have a donation we want to talk about from Eric Owens, SOK Architecture.
$2,500.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much. That's huge.
Thanks,
Thank
Eric.
you
That's
so
awesome.
much.
We're going to reach that goal. I have a feeling we're going to reach it.
We're
But we
trying
need your
to.
help, so don't forget to raise those virtual battles.
Absolutely. Yes, we're on our way to $80,000 hopefully this year because there's extra expenses. You got to get good internet in there.
Seriously.
Oh my God, it's just a different world.
Cameras, laptops, all sorts of tech you got to get nowadays.
Plus supporting the staff and feeding them and all of that. Oh, Melanie has 2
Melanie
minutes
can't call in.
2 minutes and 19 seconds to call in.
482-0708.
That's right. Now, do we have time for our next video before we close our next auction item? I think we do.
Okay.
Back to the beautiful
And talented.
and wonderful
And lovely.
and generous. My mom, Ellen Travolta.
Hello, I'm Ellen Travolta, and I have a letter to share with you. Hello, my name is Jennifer Ferguson. I'm a single mom of 2 girls, 13-year-old Elena and 11-year-old Jaylyn. In 2005, I got pregnant with Delana and became homeless about a month before I gave birth. We stayed with friends and family until my then boyfriend severely abused me. Delana, who was 11 months old, and I found refuge in several homeless shelters. We moved into Anna Ogden Hall just before Delana's first birthday. Jaylyn was born while I was living there in 2008. Delana attended the Northeast Youth Center for 7 years. She bonded with the leaders and discovered that she loved to play sports. With their support and encouragement, she was willing to step up and try football, which she enjoys and excels at. She still stays in touch with these leaders, keeping them updated on how she is doing in both school and football. These leaders taught her about football, but also informed her about the colleges in the area, where most of the leaders are college students. 2 years after Delana joined the center, Jaylyn started. The center helped Jaylyn gain self-confidence. She was willing to try new things like swimming, water slides, and archery. Jaylyn also learned about the importance of working hard as a team to achieve goals. Last summer, Jaylyn and her friends raised money selling lemonade for a day at Triple Play. They raised $2,300. The Northeast Youth Center has allowed my girls to attend camps and other fun activities that I couldn't afford. Being a single parent, I wouldn't be where I am without the center. It takes a village to raise a child, and Northeast Youth Center is part of my village. Thank you.
I think she's done that before.
It seems like she has.
I have a little experience in that.
It's cool. You know, it was cool because when they asked her to do that, she knew what a huge impact it had on Alex, on my grandson. And she knew for me what a huge relief it was this summer to have somewhere for him to go. And it just, you know, I think the kids tended to get a little behind. And I think it saved him from really falling behind. He had those last 2 weeks when they were there teaching during all of this. And then having a whole summer of just interacting with kids. That was a huge part of it. And I thought about it at one point. I thought he has not seen a kid his age in about 3 months. That's a big deal when you're 7 years old.
Yeah, it's a lot of emotional growth, I would imagine.
Yes, it was very, very important. So anyway, thanks to my mom, Ellen Travolta, for sharing those stories.
Thanks, Mom.
She's a good storyteller. She's a good person. She's a good mom. You know, she does. All right. We have 1 minute and 35 seconds on those 2 auction items.
Those 2 auction items, which was the bucket list and the Coeur d'Alene Casino Spa escape.
Escape.
I almost called it a package. It's more of an escape.
But let's talk about skydiving for a minute, shall we?
Sure.
Have you ever been skydiving?
I have.
And?
It was awesome.
And?
The hardest, and I lived. Actually.
Did you do tandem?
Well, yeah, you have to do tandem the first time because you know. But okay, so they take you up in the plane, and then you're connected to your instructor.
Yes.
The instructor sits on the edge of the plane.
Yes.
So you're sitting on nothing.
Oh my gosh.
You're just hanging out.
I can't.
And he's
can't
like, I'm
breathe.
going to count down from
breathe.
3, and they always go on 2. Don't think you're going to get to 1. There, whew. And then it's just, I don't know, it seemed like 10 seconds of free fall. It just, everything is going faster and faster. And then all of a sudden, you're just kind of floating.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't remember my instructor telling me to pull the cord. He eventually pulled the cord.
Did he?
We got real low.
Oh, my God.
He's like, I thought you were going to do that.
Aaron,
We got down. He's like, I thought you were pulling the cord. I was like, I thought you were pulling the cord.
Oh, my God. See, this is why I stick to gambling and spot, because I'm in charge of my own destiny. I say, and this is, push the button.
I thought you were pushing the button.
Oh, lay down for a beautiful massage. They're going to put hot stones on your back now, and you're going to listen to beautiful music while a babbling stream goes by.
Yeah, but if you're skydiving, you're like,
yeah.
And nothing's coming out of your mouth because you're in air.
I have 5 seconds left. 5 seconds for those 2 items. You can go skydiving if that's your cup of tea, or you can gamble and you can have spa stuff. All right. And it's closed. Closed. Right?
Closed.
That sound.
I heard the alarm go off.
Yep, the
I don't know if
alarm
anyone
went
else
off.
heard it.
All right. So now.
Should we check the winners? You want to check the winners real quick?
Yeah, before we are going to have a special little.
Who's having a blast falling out of a plane, jumping out of a plane?
Yeah, I want to know.
This is more
okay,
fall, but...
Jennifer, you're my girl. Yes, Jennifer Semenza. She's going to be out at the. To say it?
Semenza, I think.
See, it's a newsman.
We're all squinting.
Professional.
Right? So
She's
far away.
There.
Apprentice will wear my bifocals. Nice, $400.
That's the Coeur d'Alene escape. I think that was great.
And here is
list.
Ray Delgado.
Nice, Ray. Good luck.
I wonder if that's the same Ray I know.
Do you know a Ray Delgado?
I know a Ray Delgado.
And he heard your story, and he's still bit on it.
Probably
good for us.
One, but hey,
all right.
Sounds like fun. Plus, you get to bring a friend.
Oh yeah, you have to bring a friend. Otherwise, you have to document it. No, do not invite me. I will not go. I love airplanes, and I like being on the inside of them because they are perfectly, yes. So anyway, all right. Well,
all right. Okay.
Let's send it over to Executive Director Kate Green again, and she's going to talk to Mackenzie Olson.
Which
and,
is Amelia's mom.
That's Amelia's mom, adorable Amelia.
Probably
Now it's your
discipline that
turn,
Amelia
Mom.
for giving me a
Yeah.
hard time.
I know. Talk to him. And we will hand it over to Kate.
So I have Mackenzie here, and it feels like it was just yesterday, but I feel it has to be, a year and a half to 2 years ago you came to me. A year and a half ago? Something like that?
Yeah, about closer to 2 years.
So Amelia came to me, or Mackenzie came to me, and I could tell something was going on. She had a look in her eyes of just some anguish and pain, and she came to me and just kind of tell me about that day.
It was the toughest day of my life. I have never been in a position where I needed to ask for help. And Kate, the executive director at the Northeast Youth Center, was so amazing. She just invited me in her office, and we just sat and talked. My life had been pretty chaotic, and I really didn't know where to turn. Amelia needed some daycare before and after school and some summer care, and I wasn't sure how I was going to pay for it, so I walked into Kate's office and said, I don't know what we're going to do, but I think I need to pull Amelia because I can't afford to pay you right now. That's how that day started.
And so I wasn't expecting that. I knew something was wrong, but so at that moment, what did I say to you?
I don't even remember. I was just filled with joy. I think she had me fill a few applications out for scholarships, which I did immediately.
So I'll say after that moment, the new motto for me was, what can I do to help? What can I do for you to help you and make your life easier? And so since that moment, I mean, I feel like, what did we do for you?
They have done amazing things for Amelia and I. They have provided full ride scholarships off and on through the last 2 years. At times when I can pay, I pay, but Kate has always told me not to worry about it. They provide a safe place for my daughter and I both. I mean, I feel like this whole experience, I got really sick. That's why finances were tight. And of course, nobody expects that. And
so you got really sick.
I got really sick. It took about 4 months to figure out what was going on, and we thought I was going to die. I was losing my hearing. I couldn't hear out of my left ear at all. It was the worst experience to be able to read people's mouths and not be able to hear what they're saying. I couldn't see out of my left eye. And come to find out, this disease was literally just eating my brain. Once we figured it out, I got medication and everything was great. But it took so long and being in the hospital that I was overwhelmed. I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills for my mortgage, let alone my child care. And, and here my daughter's getting older, so it's like, do we take that risk or not? We didn't really want to. So thankfully, Kate's been here. A little later in the year, I got divorced, which was a big ordeal after 20 years of being with somebody. And again, Kate was there for me because finances were crazy. She has just continued to be there for us emotionally, financially, for everything. They have been so positive and supportive through my whole situation, and I am forever grateful.
Well, we love you and we love Amelia, and we're happy because of supporters that we're able to help somebody in need. Mackenzie's always been the person that pays full price, has never asked for support, had nothing like that. And when she came, I knew something, it was serious. And so it's because of people like you that we're able to do this. And that's what this fundraiser's for, is to help people that truly need help. And this was her darkest moment. And because of you, because of our auction last year, because of our auction this year, we're able to support families so that they can she was able to get healthy. Amelia was able to come to the center and have the support. And in the end, I feel like I gained a friend in it. So,
Absolutely.
so thank you. And please keep supporting us so we can support families like Mackenzie and Amelia. And it looks like now we have another drawing that Mackenzie's going to do for us.
All right. Jennifer Semenza.
It is her lucky night.
Yay.
That's great. You have 5 minutes to call in, Jennifer, so make sure you call us at 482-0708. And thank you for sharing your story, Mackenzie. I'm sure there are people out there who are, they've been in that situation. And so thank you for sharing. And I'm glad that everybody can be here to help. And that's why we're here, to raise a bunch of money, which brings us to our virtual paddle race.
Hey, virtual
Yay!
paddle race. This is an easy one because all you have to do is hit the button.
Yes, but we do have some big donations. Randy Meyer just donated $500.
Thanks, Randy.
And Leila Schwartz, $50.
Awesome.
And
Every little bit helps. Mr. Robert, Stephen Corker, $250. Dirk and Vastrick, $250 as well. And another $250 from Jackie Getz.
Thank you so much. And then that doesn't even count our big sponsorship money that's coming in. So thank you so much. And right now, if you are saying, I'm not going to bid on anything, I don't want to go skydiving, don't want to go this, I just want to donate straight to the kids, that we absolutely want you to do that. And we will start the paddle race at $1,000. Who wants to be a hero tonight and donate $1,000? Somebody out there is going to do it.
You know how much good $1,000 can do?
Oh, my gosh. I know. And we just heard the story. What would Mackenzie have done if she didn't have the Northeast Youth Center? You have nowhere to turn sometimes. So that's
and it's as
huge
simple
deal.
as, like Mackenzie was saying, finding a safe place for her daughter.
Absolutely. So the next level is $500. Still a hero. Hey, you know what? $10 makes you a hero right now. Seriously, every penny counts. But if you want to do $500, feel free to click it. $500.
Click it. You probably have some tax returns coming back.
That's right. It's a pure cash donation. So bring it on.
$500 makes a lot of difference as well. $1,500, $250, whatever you can afford, whatever you can help us with. That's what we're looking for. That's how we reach that goal, is everyone just gives what they can. And together, we reach the goal.
That was beautifully said. Look at you.
I might have
reached
written
the goal.
that down earlier.
Tracy McLathery, $250. Thank you from SCCU. And Chasey Floater. Sorry, it's my eyes. It's an eye swear. Fielder.
Casey Fielder.
Thank
Randy
you so much.
Meyer. Leila Schwartz. There we go.
And how about if you just want to send a kid to school or camp for a week? Just like that's your goal.
That's your goal, and because kids love camp.
Yeah,
and
1 week, $168.
Your kids are out of school out of your hair for a week.
Yeah,
not that that's what you want, but maybe you want that, and that's only.
And Sarah Wagenblast, thank you so much for your $250 donation. So we're at the $168 mark. Is that right? 68.
We did the 250. Okay.
It sends a kid to camp for an entire week.
$168.
Yes, and they're having snacks there, and they're going on field trips, and they're hanging breakfast and lunch included. And I know this too. And field trips.
And you can't put a price on the memories.
No, you cannot. And you get to pick little flowers and little rocks and have a good time. I do. I mean, I think the kids make lifelong friends by being here and being in the community together. And it's just
good
having
for
shared
them.
experience.
It's good to get
is
out.
Very, very important.
Interact with other kids.
Yes. All right. Our next amount is
$125.
120. No, 100. Okay.
No,
She said 100, but you go 125.
If you want.
If you want to do 100,
you
want to do 125.
Virtual paddle race.
This whole virtual paddle racing, I really wish we could see the people because it's always so fun when
and have like a little webcam action. And people would be like, ding.
All the paddles go up and you're just, rattling off the numbers. But so
we got 250. We got 250 over here. Yeah. Do we have 250 in the back?
And it's one more. Thank you, pretty lady in the back. Let's see. How about $50? Is that our next? Yeah, $50. $50. That helps so many people.
Doable. You can give up coffee for a week if you go out to a coffee shop.
That's right.
Maybe 2 weeks, depending on what your order is.
Yes. Well, the thing is this money is going to go so far. If you think about just, spending $25, spending $50, what it will mean to this group of kids and their parents, the relief. Diana Brubaker, thank you so much for your $50.
I know her.
I know Diana Brubaker Ellis, too. I totally know her.
Chris Gunning, nice.
Thank you for
Chris.
your 125. See, they took your 125.
Why not? It's a good number. It's a good, solid number.
How about $25? So if somebody wants to donate $25, this will be our last increment in the paddle raise, but you can certainly call. You can call at 482-0708, and you can donate any amount you want. You can call in, talk to the nice people, and do that. And also, we have our Visa winner. She only has a couple minutes to call, right? She called. Oh, good.
Of course. She was on the silent auction or the live auction, so she's on top of it today.
On it. I like it. Very good. All right. So, Monica Wales, thank you so much for $50.
Sweet.
Yes. Thank you so much. And Luke and Carly, thank you.
Courtright.
And Luke Tolley. Thank you.
Squinting.
Yeah, I know. This, you can see our age. We usually, when you have a teleprompter, do you have like giant print? Because I know my phone, you can read my phone.
It's pretty big. And
I
was like, can you move that camera closer? You're like, we can't get any closer, Aaron.
All right. So this is, again, my wheelhouse. We're just going to go back to the live auction. We only have 2 items left, you guys. This is, again, something I know a lot about. It's a Walla Walla wine country getaway at the Marcus Whitman. I may not be allowed back there, but you can certainly go there.
I thought your ban was up. I thought you paid your time.
Spend time and drink some award-winning wines. A one-night stay at the historic Marcus Whitman Hotel in the heart of downtown Walla Walla with a deluxe room and a $100 dining credit to the Mark Restaurant or the Vineyard Lounge, plus wine tasting for 2 at the Dunham Cellars. Fantastic. And a $100 Visa card. All of that in one package. Start your bidding right now.
You got that ankle bracelet off, so I think you can go back. I think they'll let you back.
Easy.
Easy now.
There are other people with me.
Easy now.
We want to talk about it.
Well, talk about, good wine and great dinner. You might be feeling spoiled.
Yes.
That's the name of our next auction item.
Oh, this would look
with
so
an
cute
exclamation
on you.
point. Yeah, this is fancy. Even I know this. Kate Spade Laurel Way medium daily purse with a matching wallet. Because if it doesn't match, why are you even bothering? Mary Hill Winery at Kendall Yards. You get a tour and tasting for up to 8 guests. Huge. So invite 4 of your best friends and then Molly and myself.
Thank you.
Because we're kind of a hoot sometimes. You get a tour of the production operation and receive detailed background info. Not everyone gets that.
Yeah.
But you do. Private tasting for Mary Hill's current menu plus some of their proprietors' reserve selection.
Okay.
You like Proprietor's Reserve. It's hard to say, but delicious to drink.
Reserve.
And you also get a logoed crystal stemless glass. Molly was very keen on pointing out that it's stemless, doesn't have a stem. And a $100 gift card to Churchill's Steakhouse.
Oh, my gosh. That is an amazing package that they put together. So while you're bidding on that, there's 5 minutes to do that. 5 minutes. While you're bidding, we're going to watch a video. This is a former Northeast Youth Center employee sharing his story. This is Mike Gladsmeyer. And let's hear what Mike has to say.
Hey everybody, my name is Michael Gladsmeyer. I want to share with you how the Northeast Youth Center has helped me out. After high school, I started working at NEYC, and I thought I was going to be there for only a couple years, and I was there for almost 5 years. That's how much I enjoyed it, that they couldn't get rid of me. I enjoyed helping out the kids, helping them with their homework, going on field trips, the pizza parties. Those were my favorite. And I wanted to work for a place like NEYC that gave back to the community and that worked with kids because I grew up in a low-income family. And if it wasn't for people helping us, I don't know what my life would have been like. I remember one year my mom didn't think we were going to have Christmas. And then a couple days before Christmas, we heard a knock on our door. She opened it up, and there was a line full of people with presents and food to help out me and my 4 older brothers. And that's something that changed my entire life. So when I graduated high school, I was like, I want to give back to the community. When I started working at NEYC, I was there for a year, and a guy's like, hey, I remember you from somewhere. I was like, where? And then I realized he was one of the people at our doorstep that day to help us out. I realized in NEYC, they were the place that helped us out. And then I realized, like, oh, wow, this is where I'm meant to be, was here. And they they changed my life. I would not be the person I am today if it wasn't for NEYC. And that's all I hope, is that working there, that I helped out a kid too, that they grow up knowing that they mattered, that somebody cared about them. And that's what's important to me, because at NEYC, it's like a giant family. And I am so thankful that I got to be a part of that family.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much for that. We have just a few minutes left for our final auction. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. But we want to go back and we want to thank all of our major sponsors again, because this is just a huge year for them to come through with the big funding. So Avista Foundation, First Interstate Bank, Catholic Charities, Columbia Bank,
Coeur d'Alene Casino and Resort. We also have Kaiser Permanente, Kalispell Tribe, and Northern Quest Resort and Casino, and Spokane Teachers Credit Union, STCU.
Yes. And all of the items that you have seen, I mean, if you saw an item but you didn't get it or whatever, if you're there, just say a thank you to them. You know that they've donated it, whether it's the golf package, which I may or may not win. I will still go to Qualston and say thank you for donating.
She just won't play as well.
The Downriver, the casinos, all of the casinos. I'm going to go thank each and every one of the casinos personally. And I'm going to stop by all the wineries personally. And also, I'm painting a very bad picture.
That is a good idea.
I know.
I'm going to take your lead on that.
Would you please? But really, anybody you saw listed tonight on the live or the silent auction, they have supported the Northeast Youth Center, so they deserve a big thank you. And we're going through some of them. Ooh, let's see. I'm just kind of looking. Okay, so we have our Kate Spade situation.
Yeah, how cool is that? Is that a cool bag? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just a guy wearing jeans.
When I say the name Kate Spade,
is she an actress?
All of the girls go, and the guys go, what?
Like,
what?
huh?
Why? I don't understand. And that blue, that periwinkle blue color, are you kidding me? That is the top bidder right now. That's not closed yet, right? It's up to $550 right now. Chris Gunning has it, but you could outbid Chris.
Come on, Jackie. You can do it.
Somebody's saying calling Jackie out straight away.
I don't know.
There's also the Walla Walla is up to $800, and that's Don Hebert.
Don Hebert.
Don, thank you.
That's a good one.
That's so amazing. And let's see what else. So, okay, we have just 50 seconds left. That's very exciting.
It's coming down to the wire.
And then there's going to be loud noises. Hey, by the way, while we're waiting, next year, mark your calendars. March 5th. Are you in?
5th. I'm in.
You promise?
I don't know. Am I in? I have to feel like I have to
if
get
they
your
let
permission.
me come back, they're going to be like,
told
just
a
keep her
dirty
away from the
joke
wine
tonight.
wall. I don't know what's going on.
Told people they had to buy underwear after skydiving.
You told the poo joke
Skydivers are
early
going to
on.
call me. You're like, it's not nowhere. Stop. Get this guy out of here.
She can come back. That Luna guy.
Yeah, no.
No.
Where's the hook?
Yeah, really. Remember, this is for the kids. This is for the kids.
Right,
Usually we're in a place where it's all adults and it's all ruckus. I mean, who knows who's watching now? We've got kids in the studio right now learning, Mommy, what does she mean by that?
What is that word?
All right, so we have just 4 seconds. Oh, my gosh, they're about to close. 3, 2, 1. Here comes the beeper. No, not yet. No loud noises yet, kids. Not yet. All right, so that is the end of the auction. And I guess all there is to do really is to cheers and to say thank you. And
cheers.
Wait, we have what now? Oh, the kids are drawing one more. Okay, put the cannons down, kids, and draw a name. We have one more in there, huh?
How many times have you said that during the day? Put the cannons down.
Just one name. Who is it? Oh, it's Richard. Okay, Richard T. We'll put it on the screen. Well, I'm glad you picked it and not me, because I didn't. Richard Terzi.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes to call us back, so do that, and we should have the number scrolling. Remember, the silent auction stays open till 8?
Till 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And, okay, now, if we can just send, we'll come back to us in a second, but don't point it at anybody, but send it the camera over to the kids. Remember to twist it, and go. Do it.
Go. Oh, yeah, these are tough.
Kate, step in there. Don't point it at anybody. Here we go. Oh, God. And so I feel like we won American Idol or something. Thank you, kids. Thank you to Kate. Thank you, the executive director. And thank you, Amelia and Cameron. Aaron.
Thank you, Molly Allen.
Thank you, Aaron Luna.
Dave Penn and Molly in the morning.
And Aaron, 4 News Now. Check him out every
you ever
evening.
Think about changing
Very
that
official.
Name?
No,
Molly,
no, there's no changing that name. I'm lucky to be on the bill. Thank you so much. We'll see you next year live and in person on March
5th.
Oh, yeah, 8 o'clock for the silent auction. Yep, they're on it.
8
All
o'clock.
right. Good night, everybody.